Good morning. Welcome back to A to Z Garden. I'm inside the greenhouse here, even though it's a beautiful day, because you may be a little tired of hearing about the vegetables and the tomatoes, but from hearing the customers come in and a lot of the phone calls that we're getting here at the garden center, we're still having a little bit of issue caused by our damp, wet, slow starting spring. So let's start with the tomatoes. It may be kind of a little redundant, and I've done a lot of spots on the vegetables, but it is a year that's problematic. So if you have tomatoes that have a lot of the bottom yellow, if you're shaking your head yes, and you have some of this little black spot here called septoria, I'm going to try to give you a little bit of the science behind what's going on, what may be happening with your tomato. I've heard lots of customers say, I grow tomatoes in this area every year. I grow them in these pots every year. I've done the same thing over and over again, and this year in particular, I'm having problems with yellow leaves septoria. So I'll give you a little bit of the science real quick. The tomato is extremely hungry. It is a plant that really likes a lot of nutrition, and a lot of the miners, specifically calcium, magnesium, manganese, zinc, copper, molybdenum, all those things are kind of, if you see a vitamin bottle, all the things that we really don't know what they're for and what they do, tomatoes feed a lot on those minor elements. So if you're growing in a container and you're saying, I want to do really good for this plant and I'm watering it every day, making sure it has ample moisture in my potting soil, it's possible that you have created a little bit of a small kind of dependent root system that isn't necessarily pulling up the nutrition that it needs. So the quick and easy fix is to make sure it has ample nutrition with lots of minor elements. That's why you'll see Jax, which we're really an advocate of, family Pennsylvania fertilizer company, independent. This is what we use when we grow here at the garden center. You'll see that they called this tomato feed with a very specific 12, 15, 30, and it says with micronutrients on it. That has lots of calcium and magnesium, two elements that are necessary for the plant to defend itself on its own without a synthetic fungicide. Natural defenses protecting it against this yellow septoria, the things that are causing problems for you. That calcium deficiency also causes blossom end rot. If you have a tomato that starts to have a beautiful fruit and then it gets a black ring or a soft spot on the bottom, that's a dip in calcium caused by inconsistent water or excessive water rinsing that calcium out. The quick fix is to make sure you have a lot of nutrition in that pot or in that soil area, or calcium is actually able to soak up foliar. You can spray it right on the leaves, stop some of that blossom end rot on the bottom of peppers, zucchini, cucumbers, and tomatoes. For any nutrition questions about your vegetables, feel free to contact any of us here at Stans.